When notorious killer Benny escapes an asylum on Halloween night, his scarecrow mask rampage turns 1980 Seattle into a blood-soaked nightmare with one young woman in his sights. Pros: the gore was great. There's lots of blood, there's these crushing sounds, there's bones breaking, the whole lot. It takes place on Halloween, and if you know me, you know that I love any movie that takes place on Halloween because it's a whole vibe. Black and orange everywhere. I love it. Benny's costume. So scarecrows I feel like they're so underrated, and they're truly one of my favorite Halloween and horror symbols, I guess you could say. So it's cool that he's dressed like one. Cons: I don't know if it's the writing or the acting, but it's not as believable as it could be. It's a little stiff and it feels like it's written. Diced is shown a lot as a movie to watch if you like Terrifier, and I think that's because a lot of the scenes and character mannerisms are based off of Terrifier. For example, the diner scene is pretty much the same beat for beat, so it's not really inventive here. Diced Reloaded is an expansion on the 2023 film, and I actually reviewed the first one, so check that out on letstalkterror.com. I'll put the link in the description. The original Diced was about 50 minutes, and this reloaded version is 81, so we have a few extra scenes in here. When I watched this, I was really confused because I thought it was going to be a sequel and not an expanded version. So I kept thinking, oh man, did I put on the wrong movie? Because I recognize all these scenes look the same. But a little way through, I looked it up and I figured out that it was an expansion. So a lot of the scenes would be the same. So now it makes sense knowing that. But either way, it was enjoyable enough. I don't think that it was perfect, and it definitely was a little rough around the edges, but as I stated in my cons, there's definitely things that could be worked on. Overall, I think Benny has the potential to be another icon. Now, I don't think he could be one of the greats, like one of the big guys like Freddy and Jason and now Art, but I think Benny is probably someone we would come back to see in another movie.